And welcome to this special presentation on First Up, Convict Khan. Now, Bollywood superstar Salman Khan has been sentenced to 5-year jail in the infamous 2002 hit-and-run case. And while the Bombay High Court has granted Salman interim relief till the 8th of May, the actor is all set for tough times ahead.
It was Judgment Day. After a 13-year-long trial, the verdict was to be pronounced in the 2002 hit-and-run case. 9:46 a.m. With tension palpable, Salman Khan emerged from his Galaxy Apartments home in the morning. Dressed in white, he had his trademark sunglasses on, his white Mercedes SUV, and the media waiting. As his relatives and friends showed up in his support, the actor hugged his parents and left for court. At 10:29 a.m. Salman reached the Bombay Sessions Court with his father Salim Khan, his brothers Arbaz, Sohail and his sisters. With his fate hanging in balance, the actor waited outside till he was called in. 10:43 a.m. Salman Khan entered a packed courtroom with his lawyer and brothers as his sisters waited outside. 11:10 a.m. And within the next 20 minutes, Judge D.W. Deshpande pronounced Salman Khan guilty. He told the actor that all charges against him had been proven and that it was him who was driving drunk on the night of 28 September 2002. As his lawyers argued for the actor to be treated leniently, a stunned Salman stood in the witness box, wiping sweat off his face. His defense argued that the actor is suffering from a heart condition, but Salman stopped his lawyer from going into the details of his health condition. The judge then asked the actor if he wanted to say something, but the actor stood silent. As news of Salman's mother taking ill after hearing the judgment trickled in, a visibly upset Sohail Khan left the court. Salman Khan waited at court for the quantum of sentence to be announced. 1:26 p.m. The court sentenced Salman Khan to 5 years in jail.
ये आरोपी दोषी पाए गए हैं और न्यायालय ने उन्हें 304 पार्ट 2 के तहत 5 साल की सश्रम कारावास की सजा दी है उनको.
4:50 p.m. Salman's lawyers approached the High Court for bail. Top lawyer Harish Salve argued that the actor could not be put in jail without the full order. Close to 5 p.m., the Bombay High Court granted Salman Khan interim bail till the 8th of May.
Bail has been continued.
While leaving for court in the morning, Salman Khan kissed his mother's forehead and assured her that he will be back home by dinner. Well, he would be able to live up to this commitment, though only for 2 days, as the Bombay High Court has provided the movie star relief till May 8th. In Mumbai, with Vidya, Ankit Tyagi for Headlines Today.
Now let's tell you what really happened in the courtroom yesterday in that Sessions Court courtroom. This is what exactly happened when he was sentenced to 5 years. The defense said that the accident was an act of God. The prosecution said that Salman had full knowledge of what actually happened. And the next line of argument was that Salman Khan should not be sentenced to more than 3 years. This is after conviction. This was the argument of the defense on the quantum of punishment, on which prosecution said they want maximum sentence of up to 10 years. The defense then said that Salman has a heart condition, has suffered trial as an ordinary citizen, to which the prosecution said that the sentencing should be on the merits of this case and not on any other grounds. The defense then said that Salman Khan has launched various charity initiatives which should also be kept into consideration when pronouncing the quantum of punishment, to which the prosecution actually went on and said that charity should not be considered when you are awarding punishment for a totally different act. So this is really the line of argument that took place yesterday in the court. Now, while the court has granted Salman Khan interim relief, the fact is that the future looks very uncertain for the Bollywood superstar turned convict. So how exactly did Salman land into this mess? What happened on that ill-fated night on September 28, 2002?
The actor, known for his bulging biceps and off-camera temper tantrums, nearly breaking down in court. This picture, a living testimony to the 5-year roadblock that has hit Salman's glorious silver screen run. A picture of the ghost that haunted Salman for 13 years and which has now landed him behind bars. So what exactly happened that night? That fateful night of 27 September 2002, Salman left his home with cousin Kamal Khan at about 9:30. Salman's bodyguard and Mumbai Police Constable Ravindra Patil met them outside the house. The three left for Rain Bar in Juhu, Mumbai. According to Ravindra Patil's testimony later, Salman drove the three of them on his white Toyota Land Cruiser to Rain Bar in Juhu. In his statement to the cops, Rain Bar manager Rizwan Rakhangi confirmed the presence of many celebrities in the bar that night. He claims to have seen Salman drinking some clear liquid. On leaving the Rain Bar, Salman went to Hotel JW Marriott, and after a while, all three left for their home.
This is where the real tale of the 2002 hit-and-run case involving Salman Khan begins. This was at 3 a.m. when Salman Khan's speeding white Toyota Land Cruiser reached the hill road in Bandra and lost control, crashing into the American bakery where 5 people, those who were sleeping on the pavement outside, were crushed under the wheels. The entire case hinged on whether Salman Khan was behind the wheels and whether he was under the influence of the alcohol.
The SUV was allegedly speeding. Driver of the vehicle lost control and rammed the SUV into the American Express bakery. 5 people sleeping outside the bakery injured. 1 died later. As per the police, Salman Khan got nervous after the accident and fled the spot. But many eyewitnesses claim to have seen the superstar at the crime scene. Of the 4 injured, one, Niyamat Sheikh, told the cops that he was sleeping when the SUV hit him. He initially deposed that he had seen Salman getting off the right side or the driver's side of the SUV. But later, before the Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, Sheikh denied his statement. Said he did not see who was getting down from the driver's side of the vehicle.
Salman Khan was first charged with rash and negligent driving and was released on bail of just ₹950. Later, he was charged with a much serious offence, that of culpable homicide not resulting to murder. Salman spent 18 days in jail and was once again released on bail.
Mumbai police subsequently charge-sheeted Salman Khan. The 4 big charges against the actor were that Salman was at the driver's seat of the Land Cruiser when the accident happened. Salman was over-speeding at the time of the incident. He fled from the scene of crime after the accident, and Salman had consumed alcohol in excess of the prescribed limit that night. A majority of these allegations were based on the testimony of Salman's personal bodyguard Ravindra Patil. In his first statement to the police, Patil had said that Salman was drunk that night and insisted on driving the vehicle.
Constable Ravindra Patil, the complainant and the most important prosecution witness, died of tuberculosis a few years back. His testimony, his statement and his deposition in the court was the backbone of the entire prosecution case in the court.
But Salman's lawyers insisted that Ravindra Patil's testimony cannot be relied upon. They said that Patil was sleeping throughout in the car and did not know what happened. But the biggest twist in the case came right towards the fag end. On 28 April 2015, a man called Ashok Singh reached court claiming to be Salman's family driver. He said that it was him and not Salman Khan who was driving the Toyota Land Cruiser on that fateful night. The prosecution called the driver's statement a sham.
In total, there were about 28 witnesses presented in court to prove the case. 27 presented by the prosecution and one lone witness presented by the defense. The lone witness was Ashok Singh, Salman Khan's driver.
In the end, however, the arguments of the defense did not hold. The actor sentenced to 5 years in jail, abruptly halting the superstar's dream run on the silver screen.
2:30-3 बजे करीब हमारे ऊपर गाड़ी चढ़ गई, तो उसमें सब आदमी लोग, मैं जब आवाज आया तो मैं उठ के भागने की कोशिश किया, निकल नहीं पाया। तो आदमी लोग सब जो है जमा हुए, सब कैसा भी करके निकालने के बाद बाहर में हमको बैठाया। उसके बाद देखता हूँ तो सलमान खान स्टीयरिंग तरफ से उतरा और एक उसका पुलिस बॉडीगार्ड था, वो लेफ्ट साइड से उतरा।
मुझे बाहर निकाले तो सलमान खान और उसके 2 आदमी और साथ में सामने खड़े थे। उसके बाद में एक रिक्शा वाले ने जो है सलमान खान को उसके घर पहुंचा दिया। फिर उसके बाद में जो है पुलिस वाले और बेकरी वाले मुझे जो है बाबा अस्पताल पहुंचा दिए। जो है हमारा दाहिना पैर टूट गया था, उसमें सरिया पड़ा हुआ है। अभी 13 साल कैसे गुजारे हैं सब जो है ये मैं जानता हूँ। जिस परेशानी से गुजरा हूँ ये मैं जानता हूँ, क्योंकि 13 साल पहले जो मैं जैसा था, यानी कि कोई भी काम मेरा सामने आता था तो मैं समझता नहीं था, ये सोचता था कर डालूंगा। लेकिन अभी जो है कोई काम करने से पहले मुझे 100 बार 10 बार सोचना पड़ता है।
बहुत तकलीफ होता, बहुत हमें रोड पे तक भी रह गई, बच्चे को लेके हर मुसीबत ठाई थी। तकलीफ तो बहुत ज्यादा था, खाने को भी नहीं था, तो रोड पे लेके बैठी थी कपासवाड़ी के ने भी, जब बच्चे घर नहीं था, कुछ भी नहीं था, कुछ भी नहीं मिल पाया, कुछ नहीं, खाली बोलते रहता हाँ मिलेगा मिलेगा।
ये पैसा जो मिलेगा इसमें अपने परिवार को चला सकता हूँ, कर सकता हूँ। जो अभी जो होगा तो आगे वो कर सकते हैं।
भाड़े का घर अब भाड़ा भी दे नहीं पाते हैं, घर वाले भी आते हैं धमकी देते हैं, रूम खाली कर दो, ये कर दो, ऐसे ऐसे धमकी उसके बच्चे को भी दिया करते रहते हैं। और देखो अब टूटेला बच्चे कैसे जिंदगी गुजार रहे हो।
अचानक आवाज आई थी अमेरिकन बेकरी के सामने, सोए थे हमने रात में 2-2:30 बजे। अचानक आवाज आई तो आँख खुली तो हमने गाड़ी के नीचे पड़े थे, तो वहाँ हमको पब्लिक ने निकालने के बाद में हमने दराब सीट से उतरते हुए सलमान खान को हम देखा। उसके बाद उसने भाग गया। हमारे जांग बाएं हाथ गोड़ का टूट गया था।
अदालत से तो मतलब हम खुश तो हम नहीं कि हाँ खुश हुए। अब 8-10 लाख रुपए हमें दे दिए सलमान खान, तो मतलब अपने लड़के बच्चन का पाल पोस दे, पढ़ाई लिखाई ली, अपन खर्चा पानी अपन।
Kabir Khan's Bajrangi Bhaijaan, which was scheduled to hit screens on Eid, and Suraj Barjatia's Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, which was all set to release on Diwali. While Khan has completed the shoot of Bajrangi Bhaijaan, reports suggest that some portions of Prem Ratan Dhan Payo are yet to be canned. With the budget of both these films hovering in the region of rupees 80 to 90 crores, close to rupees 200 crores are at stake. The industry clearly shaken up by Salman Khan's conviction, from Alia Bhatt to Arjun Kapoor to Parineeti Chopra, all taking to Twitter to express their support for the star. Meanwhile, the pre-production on 3 films including Shuddhi, Sultan and No Entry May Entry have already begun. But looks like these films will be put on the back burner. The actor was also venturing into film production with Bajrangi Bhaijaan and was also shouldering the responsibility of launching Aditya Pancholi's son, Suraj Pancholi, in the remake of Hero. This superstar's silver screen run has clearly hit a roadblock. The big question on everyone's lips, will Salman Khan be able to wrap up his unfinished projects? Entertainment Bureau, headlines today.
Now, Salman Khan has had his share or tryst with the controversy. Let's quickly take a look at Salman Khan and controversies, how they have coexisted. Now, he is known as the controversy child. In 1999, there was Salman and his co-stars who were charged with hunting an endangered chinkara and black buck deer while shooting for Hum Saath Saath Hain, a Suraj Badh Jate production in Jodhpur. In 2002, of course, we know about this case. Salman's car runs into a bakery in Mumbai. One pavement dweller was killed, 4 others were injured. The actor has been convicted and sentenced to 5 years in jail. Then in 2002, Salman made headlines when his alleged relationship with Aishwarya Rai went awry. It was rumored that Khan physically assaulted Aishwarya. In 2003, actor Vivek Oberoi got into a media war with Salman over his alleged ill treatment of Aishwarya Rai. In 2008, Salman picked up a fight with fellow actor Shah Rukh Khan at Katrina Kaif's birthday. A cold war continued between the two until very recently when Baba Khan or Baba Siddiqui, actually a friend of both of them, got the two together to hug each other. In 2010, Salman slammed for telling a Pakistani channel that the 26/11 attacks were hyped because elite people were targeted. In 2013, he was accused of partiality against Bigg Boss contestants and lobbying for actor Tanisha Mukherjee in the 7th season of the show. That was his controversy in 2013. In 2014, he was criticized for performing at Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister's Saifai Mahotsav even as children were dying in Muzaffarnagar relief camps for want of rehabilitation. So that was a huge controversy on which Salman Khan had in fact been known to be in controversy. So this in a nutshell is what Salman Khan has actually gone throughout his life, apart from what are very serious allegations, something in which case he has now in fact even been convicted with 5 years rigorous imprisonment. With that, it's a wrap on this special broadcast. Convict Khan here on Headlines Today. Do remember to catch all the news and updates right here on First Up as well as through the course of the day. News and updates continue right here on Headlines Today.